The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
In for the pieces! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 9 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And Messi! Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Camavinga. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Del Piero, a man we've all come to watch. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. McAllister is the team's great visionary. It's a good run down the right. Camavinga. And this is Batistuta. Good ball, good take.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, right place, right time. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Played towards the front line. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. Del Piero. Turns and goes back. Camavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi.
2 added minutes.
Now it's
have been
Mbappe.
indicated.
And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Di Marco gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior is on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batistuta. Oh, that's Chance, surely! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. There's the delivery. Cleared away. That has been slung wide. Del Piero. That's good running with the ball. Oh, this is a terrific... And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Xabi Alonso goes short. Chooses to go back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Has a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Gendouzi. Vinicius Junior.
Al Nassr are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xabi Alonso, and it's Del Piero. McAllister, he's going for goal! Messi. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
It's their
Number
second
20,
corner of the game.
Hazard. Coming on to replace him is...
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Neymar.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a searching pass. And he opts to go forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, third corner of the game.
Vinicius Junior.
Xabi Alonso with the short one.
Number 19, Raul.
No way through, so back it comes.
Al Nassr surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Chips it. Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Out to the left it goes. Flashes, he rises! Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's an imaginative pass.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 13, Jamal. Coming
Just
on to
5
replace
minutes
him
left.
is Number 18, Rodrigo de Paul. Substitutions taking place.
Musiala. Good, strong midfield running here. And it's McAllister. Al Nassr close now to seeing this one through to the end. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be
Al
3
Nassr
minutes
really
added
wanted
time.
that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
McAllister does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Oh, this is a very good run. He's tried one! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
The goal scorer,
And a
number
trademark
18,
move ends with the
McAllister.
inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing,
Substitution in
though,
progress.
not quite able.
And that will be it. Al Nassr are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. McAllister claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play,
And
running
now,
in behind,
to all members
this has
of the
just been a
crowd,
great day
I'd
at the
like
office.
to ask you to join me in wishing our
Al Nassr do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Al Nassr cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Del Piero. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely feet. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Can he get it through? That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. It's a threatening ball. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he whips it. Oh, smashing! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's found the net! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one?
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Camavinga.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually...
It's a mighty effort! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Peru really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Always onto this. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Serginho, and this is chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Alonso. Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Peru couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's very neat. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has been cleared. Rudiger. And the return pass. Xavi Alonso. And De Ligt. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Volunteers for each block.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Al Nassr happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's having a shot! Camavinga. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Hakimi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Serginho. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played in deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hakimi. Camavinga. Rijkaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. It's Camavinga. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta wins the duel this time. He's on it, can he get away? Pings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Hakimi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marquinhos. Van Dijk. Half an hour gone in the second half, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Mendes. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hakimi. Serginho. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Swings it across.
Al Nassr really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Well, that has not gone well. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Al Nassr cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. And it's McAllister. He's found a way past. And Del Piero has fallen kindly here.
Al Nassr would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Kane. Camavinga has got himself a free kick. And it's Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Del Piero. Camavinga.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah,
And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Alexander-Arnold. And they've got a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Del Piero. Dani Olmo. And Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe. Xavi Alonso wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And it's Del Piero. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And it's McAllister. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vardiol. Passes short and sharp. He's in a great position. Mbappe! Oh, it's there! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vardiol. Kane. And now the breakaway.
There will be
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Del Piero might just make this. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Welcome our players.
Al Nassr have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Camavinga. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Tchouameni. And here's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Lofted in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Batistuta. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tchouameni. Al Nassr are still that goal to the good. Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think there's...
He's got tall! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Dani Olmo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Cross to the back post. And Dijk can get it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Batistuta. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Camavinga. And it's Del Piero. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Del Piero. That's a shade optimistic. He's gone forward. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vardiol. It's Camavinga. Dani Olmo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played in deep.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Del Piero, a true great in every sense of the word. I think we're just about done here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alexander-Arnold. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to... Al Nassr are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And this is now today's lineup.
Al Nassr have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Szymanski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guardiola cuts it out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Camavinga, Neymar, Fernandes. Camavinga, oh, it's Batistuta. Camavinga. He was under real pressure there. Mbappe and Neymar.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement.
Chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Al Nassr have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Del Piero gets into some space. Szymanski bops him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Del Piero is in a really good position out wide. Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Xavi Alonso. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Could move up a gear here. He's got away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's McAllister, Del Piero, and this is Batistuta, and he's managed to get... And Batistuta! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Al Nassr looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good ball over the top. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. Schlotterbeck gets good distance on it. And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Al Nassr are having a ball here. Szymanski. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Messi. Decent chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Al Nassr really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Al Nassr pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are back on the way. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking to play him in. Guardiola gets into a good position. Now who's going to be first to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's McCall. And he shoots! And that has faded wide.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Szymanski. Szymanski. Chance for a shot! Kamavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Szymanski. Fernandez, nicely spread. And that's play. He's had a shot! No mistake! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 58 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Szymanski. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Szymanski. McAllister. It's Kamavinga. Looking for the run. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gehi gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Great defending, strong and determined. Kamavinga. Batistuta. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on...
Batistuta! Barcelona have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Guardiola drives forward on the overlap. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! taken with style. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 17.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Substitution.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And it's Azar. It's a good run down the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. Musiala. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
it's Azar. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Musiala. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Azar. Camavinga. And he's being shifted off it. And that is that. Al-Nassr really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Batistuta on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello attendees, this is
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Xavi Alonso. Guardiol. That is lovely. Nice control. It could be in. Batistuta! Oh, crossbar! Out towards the flank. Pass it. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. And here's Mbappe. And it's Xavi Alonso. Goes for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Del Piero! And now they can spring out of defence. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Quarter of an hour played. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister is the distributor, and he's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And here's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Al Nassr have definitely started.
And Del Piero! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Del Piero brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Conte. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's the Camavinga! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And that's a dangerous ball. And Batistuta! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Guardiol, he's having a go! Oh, another save.
Guardiol really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
And this is Batistuta. And that was very necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's Batistuta. Ambitious ball here. And he's well... Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Del Piero. Chance, surely! He can get that clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. That'll be a throw. Now it's Del Piero. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Xavi Alonso. And it's McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. And it's Serginho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Al Nassr really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Al Nassr have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's got away. Knocks it into space. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. Camavinga. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Camavinga! Harmlessly behind. Conte. Koundé. Sends it crossfield. It's Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now this could be a chance. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Mbappe is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's McAllister. McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! Sticks it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Al Nassr have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's a promising position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivers with whip. Rudiger can get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Played it again. Well read. And the danger is of it. And the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
Vallecas can now introduce the first of their
serán
substitutes.
sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 5.
Alexander-Arnold, Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide. Guardiol with the clearance. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
El dorsal 41 será reemplazado por el dorsal
McAllister.
19.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Ligt simply refused to be outdone there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Al Nassr leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that's another good win of the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neuer.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Camavinga. Kvaratskhelia.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the...
And that's it. Al Nassr have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. That's the throw. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Mendes calmly anticipates. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Camavinga. Batistuta. McAllister ploughing through the middle. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. That's a good ball. And a chance!
Al Nassr definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Del Piero receives it in a wide position. And it's Camavinga. Ekitike. Spread it left. De Ligt wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. So we're still where we started right now. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. Camavinga. McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. It's Camavinga. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a good foot in there. Nico Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi.
That was lovely, that.
Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Hakimi certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mendes picks it up out wide. That's a throw. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga. Del Piero, a player of legendary status. Mbappe. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good spread. And the counter is on. Mbappe. And it's McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga.
Al Nassr have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Out to the right. Hakimi gets into a good position. Bit of an appeal, but nothing
There will
doing.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way past. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Al Nassr have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Van Dijk. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Guardiola. And it's Xabi Alonso. Knocks it out wide. Goes for a shot! This goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Hakimi. Plays it across. Up he goes! They've scored! Spain are all square. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
In towards the back. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. He's played it long. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga, done delicately. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking to play him in. And climbs up big! He has done it! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ball is over the line. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. In with the challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Del Piero. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Güler. Hakimi is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Bensebaini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, delightful ball. Takes a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 6, Xabi Alonso.
And he's had it nicked
Coming
away.
on the field,
Distributed
number
tidily.
42,
Semenyo
Musiala.
is onto it in a flash.
Number 4, Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Showing great feet there. Can he get it through? McAllister gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Güler out towards the flank.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
3 minutes added time.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Batistuta. And it's been played through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 18, McAllister. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Bellingham.
And that will be it. Al Nassr pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Al Nassr were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly
Hello,
assured.
attendees, this is a lost
And
children's
with that, it's time for me to thank Jim
Would the
Beglin
father
and to
of
wish
boy
you
in
a very good
blue
evening.
hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the great chance! More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Garcia. Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. Garcia. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of
Decent chance!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Trippier. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? There's no flag. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he's there to belt it away. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe, that has been cut short. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Yamal knocks it out wide. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Showing good feet. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, cracking ball. Garcia. Isco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. He's having a shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside. PK. It's Alonso! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Trippier. That's a cute ball. Vieri looking to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. Vardiol. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, important interception. Garcia. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Out to the right. It's a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. Vardiol. And here's Camavinga. And here's Batistuta. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Al Nassr with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. PK. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward.
Hello,
the score here
and
still
please join
0-0.
me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Played out wide. Now it's Camavinga. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde can get it clear. Neymar tries to pass it through, and this is Vieri. Now that looks a decent shot at goal! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 56 minutes is...
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. And here's McAllister. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And he can clear it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Batistuta. Del Piero. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared without complication. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That's very neat. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Trippier. Piqué is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Yamal. And it's Kukçu. And it's Trippier. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rudiger. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, Number 42.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 4.
Tries a shot! Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. No, it's come to nothing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through it. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Batistuta.
Alexander-Arnold.
Coming on to replace him.
Rice.
Is number 13.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Yamal.
4 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Valverde. We are into overtime. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Valverde. Camavinga. Trippier. Now it's Del Piero. Piqué cuts out the pass. Camavinga. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And that is out of play. Guardiol, played into the middle. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Messi. And this is Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. And this is Del Piero! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Marcó en el minuto 11 el dorsal 10.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. Tries to pass it through, and that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a sharp little ball here. Crossed it again. And it's hoisted clear. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, nice touch. And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Caicedo. Looking for options for movement. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The most accurate pass. Camavinga. That's a good ball. And it's Camavinga. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. And he's in on goal. A chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's McAllister. Mbappe. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. He's looking wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Del Piero. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Costa. And it's Caicedo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Costa, tidy with his distribution. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he whips it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Batistuta. Serginho.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Ligt deals with that. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, can they get him away? It's a throw-in. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk gets it away. Al Nassr really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. McAllister looking for the run. Always onto this. McAllister receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Danger averted for now. Can he finish? He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
En el minuto 70, el dorsal 17.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi, driving through the middle.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Caicedo is there, and he can pick it up. Al Nassr have hit a quick-fire double here, and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for him.
He's having a go! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Silvestre. Serán sustituidos por
Tries to get it clear.
el dorsal 20. El dorsal 10.
And the shot! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch.
Del Piero! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great chance!
I think we might...
Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising... He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Del Piero. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's really well cleared. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Now, who's going to be first to this? And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Al Nassr can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Xabi Alonso making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Now it's Del Piero. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That'll be a throw. Now it's De Jong. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Delivery from Mbappe. And the keeper gets his hands on it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Raspadori. Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga. So what can they make of this? De Jong. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's McAllister. And he's forced to go back. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. De Jong. Raspadori. Xavi Alonso. And this is Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Raspadori. Now it's Del Piero. Gonzalo Ramos. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Mbappe. And here's Ramos. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chance for a shot! This time, surely! De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Camavinga. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Mbappe. Batistuta takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Al Nassr ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Al Nassr are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ramos. That's an imaginative pass. Mario Gila makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. De Jong. And Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And it's Batistuta. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. And here's Del Piero. Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Flecken claims it without any fuss. It's a quick ball upfield. Raspadori. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yamal, he's found a way through. That is good alertness. De Jong, Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Batistuta. Mario Gila promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
De Jong, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Camavinga! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fires it in low.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar. De Ligt with the clearance.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Al Nassr can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There's a searching pass. And he's straight offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Haaland! That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a simple one for the keeper. Mbappe. Nice defending, it's got the job done. De Jong. Now Foden. And that's it. Al Nassr have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Anjir. 3.100.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is...
He's got two! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Al-Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's gone back. Can he finish? They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 4.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Al-Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's McAllister. Oh, good take. Del Piero! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
McAllister.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Played out to the left flank. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Musiala. Oh, nice touch. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes in there. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Biner. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an
En el
eye.
minuto 21, el dorsal 17.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Batistuta! Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. That has been slung wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Batistuta. He's away! Pedri. And it's Baina. Oh, good spread. Saka has created one goal already. Chooses to go crossfield. Now Mbappe. Oh, look at the big chance! Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And it's Del Piero. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he spark a counter here? Guardiol. Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the... It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Mbappe, great vision, and he welcomes it in. Now it's McAllister. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Al Nassr blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Saka over to the other side. Now it's Mbappe. Opts to play it. Oh, shooting chance! Camavinga tries to clear. Nice looking ball. Rafinha. And the ball is out of play. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Mbappe, and the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Al Nassr certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vardiol. In with the challenge. And it's Del Piero. And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Musiala, Saka, now it's Rafinha, goes for goal! Has crossed it, oh, he's been caught napping! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Foot in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vardiol. Xavi Alonso. And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. He tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Camavinga. The chance, surely! He scores! Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He has never had enough. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's become a case of men against boys. Hakimi. And here's Saka. And Baina. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Pete.
Decent chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Baina, distributed tidily. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. And the the shot! He has done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. He's cut it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, and the danger is averted. Del Piero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Batistuta. And that's a good ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Camavinga played out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
Simply refused to be outdone there. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out for a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. Oh, smashing header! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Howson. 4 extra minutes added on. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Del Piero certainly lived up to his legendary status here. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team...